All right, moving on to 1.6. 1.6. That is using properties of integers, exponents. 1.6. This is going to be a little different than what we've been doing. We're kind of stepping away from the square roots and cube roots and perfects. We're going to learn a couple properties here. Power of take that as a product of powers. Product of powers. So all this is saying is when multiplying two powers with the same base, we add the exponents. For example, x to the third power times x to the fifth power. All right, so this is the base right here. Base is the number. Are the bases the same? You can see they're both x, so they're the same. So what are we gonna do with our exponents? Add the exponents. So this equals x to the 8th power. When multiplying two powers with the same base, there's multiplication of the same base, add the exponents, 3 plus 5. Another example. 2 to the 3rd power times 2 to the 10th power. All that's going to be is you add the exponents. 3 plus 10 is 13. So that's 2 to the 13th power. Another example. 10 to the 10th power times 10 to the 3rd power. What's that going to equal? Good. 10 plus 3 is 13. So it's 10 to the 13th power. 5 to the 5th times 5 to the 5th. 5 plus 5 is 10, so that's 5 to the 10th power. All right, next we are talking about power of a power. Power of a power. To find a power of a power, we multiply the exponents. We multiply the exponents. Power to a power just means we have two exponents next to each other in a row. So if we had like 5 squared to the 4th power, notice we have a power to a power, two exponents in a row. We multiply those exponents, so this is going to be 5 to the 8th power. Another example, x cubed. 3 times 3 is 9, so this equals x to the 9th power. Seven cubed squared, or 7 to the 3rd power raised to the 2nd power. 3 times 2 is 6, so there's 7 to the 6th power. 6 cubed to the 10th power. 3 times 10 is 30, so this is going to be 6 to the 30th power. Quotient of powers. Oh, forgot it. Quotient. Spelled that wrong. Quotient of power states when dividing two powers with the same base. So this is like the one in orange up top. We subtract. So when dividing with the same base, we subtract. For instance, x to the 5th power over x to the 3rd power. They have the same base of x. 5 minus 3 is 2, so that's going to be x squared. Six to the 5th power divided by 6 to the 3rd power. So this is a division problem, so we know we're going to subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2. 6 squared. On the Google Forms on your homework, you might see it more like this. 8 to the 9th power, hopefully you can see this, divided by 8 to the 4th power. 9 minus 4 is 5, so that equals 8 to the 5th power. So those are your three main properties from 1.6 using properties of integer exponents.